one that I'll share that was very difficult for me was I was a young nurse, and there was a place that we went to that was frequented by a lot of Hopkins professionals for dinner. We would go there sometimes, and they gave you large portions. And when I came out of the restaurant, the friend that I was with, one of my closest friends, another Hopkins nurse, we had, a lot of food. And I can remember thinking, I am going to bring this food home for my kids. At that point in my life, I was a single parent, and I was just so happy that I was going to be able to bring this doggy bag, we had so much food. We came out of the restaurant, and I locked eyes immediately with a homeless man who was right outside of the restaurant. And I instantly knew what I was going to be shown, and I did not want to see it. Because I, who had always given food or money or even a bottle of water or whatever it was to homeless people. I had worked with the homeless populations in Baltimore, in free clinics, and, it was so unlike me not to give to this person, and I made the conscious decision not to do that because I wanted to bring that food home for my kids. And I remember the look in his eyes, and I could see them right now. It's difficult to even talk about it, and I felt it so deeply in that moment. And then I heard, think about and look at what he was experiencing. And then what I was shown was something I would have never known about this individual. And that was that he was hungry for sure. But he felt tremendous shame. And his thoughts were, which I could hear, were, well, of course you're not going to give me your food. Why would you? Look at you. You're coming out of this restaurant, you're dressed nicely, and here I am. Look at me. I'm smelly, I'm horrible, and why would you give me your food? And the shame that he felt at feeling that vulnerable and feeling in that, himself in that condition was worse than the physical hunger that he was feeling. And then I was shown that this man had been a very successful man at one point in his life.